and welcome to the Roy Rogers Riders Club.
Thrill again to the thundering hooves and cattle stampedes, barroom brawls, and shootouts of classic Western features and TV shows. Annie Oakley, Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, John Wayne, and all their cowboy pals and sidekicks roam the West once more. Heroes never die on Comedy MX channels. They just ride off into the sunset.
In 1900, the United States Cavalry was faced with an acute shortage of horses because of a border gang that specialized in rustling. Riding in this buggy is the man who helped the cavalry break up the gang and bring the Army remount corrals to a full quota of horses. Rex Allen stars as the Frontier Doctor.
On November 16, 1901, Charlie Breen, leader of the famous Breen Gang, was captured and sentenced to the penitentiary for 5 years. After serving 2 years of his sentence, I was called in as a member of the prison hospital staff to examine him. I found that Breen's health was failing.
What's on your mind, Charlie?
Oh, Warden, no doubt Doc Baxter's told you about my bad heart.
Yes, he has.
And that I'll probably be dead within 6 months.
That's why I moved you to the hospital.
Can I sit down?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, you see, if it's just a question of time until I kick off, I'd like to get even with some of the old gang that double-crossed me. They not only left me to die when I was wounded, but they stole every cent I ever had.
Go on.
Well, according to the papers, they're still killing and rustling and making things tougher than ever. And I got a plan to put a stop to all that. And you can help me do a patriotic duty to the government.
How?
By arranging a meeting with the governor. Then I can tell him myself how my plan would work.
Because of a heart condition, the notorious gang leader Charlie Breen has been granted a reprieve today by the territorial governor, Hiram Willits, on the recommendation of Peter Crown, the warden of the penitentiary, Dr. Bill Baxter,
and the sheriff of Rising Springs. That puts me in a spot, too. I hope the governor knows what he's doing.
It's not a new idea, Sheriff, fighting fire with fire. Charlie Breen claims that he wants to help the authorities round up his old gang before he dies. And this new leader, this Gringo Pete, is giving the cavalry and the ranchers more trouble than he ever did. I sure hope Charlie can help us catch him.
With Charlie Breen doing undercover work for the government. That'll make screaming headlines all over the country. You can keep that. I'll see you later.
What's the matter, Gringo?
You know what the matter is. It's Charlie. Margarita, he's not gonna like this. He's still crazy about you.
I've got something to say about that, too. What you don't understand, Gringo, is that when a woman is through, she's through. Sure, Charlie and I loved each other once. That was a long time ago. You can never go back.
How can a man think when you do that?
You never could think straight, Gringo. Draw.
No, Charlie. It was my fault.
I heard something about this in prison. Like a chump, I didn't believe it.
Well, it's true. I love him. And why shouldn't I? I'm still young. I have my whole life ahead of me. What did you expect me to do?
Now get out of here, you crummy half-breed. The next time I find you here, I'll kill you and your sweetheart. Go on. I got nothing against you, Gringo. I just wanted to show you. Never trust a woman. I'm through with her. If you want her, she's all yours.
I don't want her, Charlie. I need money more than I need a woman. I'll stay with you if you still want me. If you don't, I'll ride back across the border. Maybe join Chacon.
Nah. You stay with me. I'll need you.
Amigo!
You never thought you'd be seeing me again, did you, Chacon?
With you, Charlie, nothing's impossible. How did you manage it?
Sit down before you fall off your feet laughing. Imagine, the U.S. Cavalry is using me as the undercover man to round up my own gang. While I was in the penitentiary, I heard you were in the market for horses.
Charlie, you hear everything.
Don't tell me you're planning a little revolution down there.
Let's call it change of government. A down payment, amigo, on 500 head.
It'll cost you another 10,000, Chacon.
You'll get it. The Mexican mines are only too willing to contribute to Agustin Chacon's campaign. Now, when may I expect delivery?
I'll let you know. Where can I get in touch with you?
I'll be right here.
I'll be there as soon as I can round up the horses. Then I'll let you pay me off in gold before we drive the horses across the Rio Grande.
With all that money, amigo, you must be thinking of becoming a Mexican citizen, see?
Maybe.
Hasta la vista, amigo.
I'll get in touch with you. See.
Now that you know who I am, you can understand why I'm so anxious about Charlie Breen being out of prison. Newspapers said you recommended it.
It's true, I did. Charlie's days are numbered.
So are mine.
Why? What have you got to do with it?
I used to be Charlie Breen's girl once. Then, he was away so long. I found Gringo Pete more attractive.
Gringo Pete? You mean his lieutenant?
Bad hombre if there ever was one.
I can understand why Charlie'd be on the warpath. But that's your personal business. He's trying to help us, the authorities.
You don't really believe that, do you, Doctor? He'll go right on rustling, robbing, and killing like he always did.
Why do you say that?
Because he never quit. All the while he was in prison, he was telling the gang what to do and how to do it.
How could he?
He found a way to get messages to Gringo Pete regularly. Oh, he planned everything.
Are you sure of that? Or are you just trying to protect yourself?
I'm trying to protect myself by telling the truth. Look, I know names, dates, places. Right now, he's rustling 500 head of horses for Agustin Chacon, the Mexican bandit. Charlie's supposed to be helping the government. That's a joke.
I'll take that up with the sheriff right away. Here, you better get out of here. Thanks for the information.
Remember, I've got plenty of it. And some in writing, too.
Somebody's just leaving. Want me to ride down and see if it's clear?
Well, that's Margarita. She's been to see the doctor. She's not sick. You know anything about that, Gringo?
No.
Get after her, Mac. Bring her to the hideout. Doc.
Charlie, I don't believe I know your friend.
I've been having a little shortness of breath. I'm gonna need all my strength. I'm gonna have some big news for you real soon. I wonder if you got something to help me. You, weren't going anywhere, were you?
No, it wasn't important. Come on in, we'll have a look. Frankly, Charlie, you're not doing too well.
You told me that a couple of weeks ago. There must be something you can do for me.
There is. Put you in the hospital.
I got a better idea. Maybe I need my own personal doctor, one who knows about my trouble.
What do you mean by that?
I think you better stick with me for a while, until I get the information you wanted.
Charlie, can I talk to you alone for a minute? It's important. When I told you you had 6 months to live, I meant it. I got you out of prison. And the governor took my word for it that you'd work with the authorities. And now you're making a fool out of all of us, yourself included.
You're not interfering with my plans. Margarita's been talking, hasn't she? Search him. We're taking Dr. Bill along with us, just to keep me in good health.
Now, wait a minute. Do you realize that I have my own patients, that I'm the only
Keeping
doctor?
me alive is your most important job from now on. The bag, come on. Let's go. Running away, huh? I'll make you wish it.
Leave her alone.
I'll leave her alone when she talks. This dame is liable to get us both in the penitentiary.
This girl's in bad shape. She's got a compound fracture. I'll have to get her to the hospital and put that arm in a cast.
Oh, no, you don't.
I can't take care of her here. I don't have any medical supplies.
You'll treat the both of us here. You got enough stuff in that black bag of yours. Get it.
Charlie, what's the use of all this? Why don't you let me take her to the hospital? You're gonna lose either way, either by the law or heart failure.
You're not the only doctor in the world. There might be a good one in Mexico. One who can cure heart disease. Maybe I'll live longer than you will. Come on, talk. Tell me what you told him or I'll twist that arm of yours again. Or you won't.
Margarita, I got to set that bone. It's gonna hurt. I want to put you to sleep for a little while.
Don't think you're putting anything over on me. I know why you really want to put her to sleep.
Go ahead and scream and holler and get yourself all worked up. Maybe your heart will stop now.
All right. Knock her out. But she'll wake up eventually. And when she does, I'll find out what she told you. Or maybe you want to tell me.
I want you to help me. Take hold of her hand gently. Pull it straight out. Easy.
Come on, Gringo. Let's get out of here. We got a ride. Mac, keep an eye on these two. Make sure the doctor doesn't leave. Come on, Gringo. How many do you figure we got?
Oh, maybe 400 head.
We promised you on 500 head.
It's not going to be easy, Charlie. We've emptied almost every corral in this territory.
How about the Army remount station?
It's about 100 head there. Charlie, you're not going to take a chance on it.
Chacon is willing to pay a big bonus for 500 head, not 400. And he's got the gold to do it.
All right, Charlie, if you say so.
Let's see how many soldiers are guarding that cavalry corral. Then we'll work it up from...
Hey, Charlie, let's go back up.
I'll be all right in a minute. I'm just tired. Come on.
Don't worry, Margarita. I'll keep Charlie away from you.
I'm so tired, Doc, I can't hardly keep my eyes open. You gotta give me something to pep me up.
Wouldn't do much good.
Listen, I got important work to do. I gotta be on my toes. I said, give me something, quick.
Take a couple of these and a glass of water. Keep you awake.
Wait a minute. You take them first, Doc.
I don't need them.
I said take them first. All right. Now it's my turn. I'll be all right in a minute. We'll pick up the cavalry horses and drive them out to the rest of the herd.
That'll make 500 head, all right. How are we going to get them to Jacone?
He told me where he'd be. We'll take the old river bottom trail along the Sonora Flats. The cavalry will never catch up to us. That medicine sure makes me feel better. I gotta take these along. Let's go. You know, I'm not through with her yet, Doc. Leave a couple of men here to see they don't leave. You know, you'll need some more of these for me, Doc. I feel like a million.
It's just a stimulant. It'll wear off in a couple of hours.
I'm not worried. There'll be plenty of stimulation in Mexico. Hasta la vista.
I'll be back.
Adios. Gracias.
Looks like you've got a friend.
See. But what if he does not come back from the raid?
I think I know how we can get out of here. I need you to help me.
Todo lo que quiere, doctor.
I'll heat some water.
Gringo, I think we better handle this ourselves and as quietly as possible. Tell the men as soon as we break the horses loose to head them on the run for the mesa. Come on, let's go.
You fellas come over here, both of you. That arm's infected, and I'm going to have to operate. I'll need some help. Here, hold this. Now, this is chloroform. I want you to hold this over her mouth and nose and drip it on slowly. Do you understand? Ready, Margarita?
Yes, doctor.
Come on, I'll help you. The sheriff and a cavalry officer from the army post had been sent out as scouts to see if they could pick up a trace of the stolen horses.
Doc, what happened?
Charlie Breen and Gringo Pete are driving a bunch of stolen horses toward the border.
They're taking the river trail along the Sonora Flats.
Where's your patrol, officer?
About a half a mile over the rise.
Can you see that this girl gets into the Fort Hospital right away?
Take care of that, orderly, and pass the word to the sergeant to ride west over the pass with the men.
Go along with him, Margarita. You'll be all right now. I'll see you later.
Keep that herd moving.
Well, we're almost to Rio Grande. We'd better ride ahead and make sure Chacon has got the money before that herd reaches the river.
There they are.
My men should be coming through from the other side any time now.
It's Charlie and Gringo.
Where are the horses, amigo?
You can see the dust from here. They'll be coming down that draw as soon as we get the call.
Hand them 4 bags.
That's mine, Charlie.
So it is, Gringo.
Well, there's one of them you won't have to worry about.
Thanks, Chacon. Tell your men to ride up and bring the horses down across the river.
Tráiganos, caballo. Ah, qué caballo.
Cavalry.
I can handle Charlie.
Let's go.
Charlie Breen had finally paid for the reign of terror he organized on the frontier. The rest of his men had been rounded up by the cavalry and sentenced to long terms in prison. As for Margarita, she was convicted as an accessory. But for the help she gave the authorities, she was paroled in the custody of the sheriff.
No, Bill, I've never had a woman paroled in my custody before. Maybe with that arm of hers, she ought to still be in the hospital.
That arm will be all right. You mind if I make a suggestion?
I'll go ahead.
I feel I owe her a debt. She saved my life. Knowing you're kind of bashful around women, I'd like to go see Judge Davis and ask him to parole her in my custody.
But you got enough troubles of your own?
I suppose I have, but I'd like to see her get a new start in life, and maybe I can help her.
Well, that's all right with me, Doc. I hope the judge will go along with you.
I think he will. Margarita did make complete recovery and did start a new life in California. Augustine Chacon, the Mexican bandit, was sentenced to be hanged, a sentence which was carried out. As for Charlie Breen, Gringo Pete, and Augustine Chacon, They proved once again that outlaws usually pay with their lives when they reach for crooked money.
immigrant peoples of Europe reached the shores of America, the farmers among them spread ever westward and established communities. One such group that settled in Rising Springs was resented by the cattle barons. Had it not been for one man, the area might have experienced one of the most disastrous feuds in the history of the Southwest. Rex Allen stars as the Frontier Doctor.
The Cattle Company had been making trouble for the small homesteaders who'd settled on open grazing land in the vicinity of Rising Springs. The incident at the Hellborg farm proved to be the fuse that nearly exploded the range into open war.
Please, mister, please leave me alone.
They're coming in. I'm gonna hate to get back to work. It's nice and cool in here. And the lady of the house is so charming.
Better go easy on that stuff, Judge.
Trouble with you, Lonnie, you ain't old enough to know how to have fun.
Well, I guess it's time to bid the lady a fond farewell.
My turn next.
Leave her alone, Jack.
We got business to tend to, Jack.
Well, don't rush me, kid.
Cowboys?
They're waiting for you, Papa. They'll make trouble.
What you do on my land, cowboys?
We're from the Basin Cattle Outfit. We came to get the beef you stole off us.
Crazy cowboy. I don't steal beef. Look for yourself.
Don't give me any of your lip, pig farmer. You've got them hidden in the hills. I'll give you 2 days to get them back. Or clear off this land.
Don't scare me off my land like you scare the others. I don't scare, cowboy. I stay and farm my land. Now you get out of here!
Come on, kid, leave him. Let's get out of here.
This is Mr. Hellborg. Meet Doc Baxter, Mr. Hellborg. His son has been shot in the stomach. 2 of the cowboys involved are still out at his place. One dead and one with a slug in his foot.
Blackjack catch him again?
Same one. Hellborg swore out the warrants and I made him out. At last, I think I've got something legal on that bullying gun shop.
It's about time.
Blackjack will be feeling in need of some friends about now. I'll drop over to the basin outfit and see if he's with his boss.
My boy hurt bad, Doctor. You come quick, yeah?
See you later over at your place, Mr. Halborg.
Yeah.
Violence, even when expected, always comes as a shock. I could still feel it in the air when we pulled up at the Halborg farm.
That big Swede inside did it. Blasted him with a shotgun.
This is my daughter, Anna, Dr. Baxter.
Hello, Anna. Starting a little young, aren't you, boy?
I wasn't doing anything. Blackjack, drinking, scaring a girl. As soon as the bullets started flying, I ran.
Didn't run quick enough, did you? Who bandaged your foot?
She did.
Pretty nice of you, miss, considering what he did.
I would do as much for a dog.
I'll be back. The man inside needs me more than you do.
Hiya, Doc.
Hi, Nels. Does it hurt bad?
Yeah. It's in the belly, Doc.
The bullet's still in there. There's no hemorrhaging. Could be worse. Not too much. Not too much.
No, Doctor. So nervous. Stupid.
Just a little at a time. A little at a time.
I can't find it. Save my boy, Doctor.
There it is.
Keep this for good luck.
Yeah, you need it.
Cowboys. 5 of them.
Wait a minute. Might be better if you stayed inside. I'll go see what they want. You stay here with the boy.
Jack? Hello, Mr. Stacy.
Lonnie?
You think I ran out on you, kid?
I was wondering.
The basin outfit never runs out on its boys.
Thanks, Mr. Stacy.
Josh?
Yeah. Charge a shot down the tore him in half.
Dirty, pig-loving Swede farmers. They'll pay for this. We better get you to a doctor.
You don't have to. Doc Baxter's inside.
Here?
Yeah, he's treating the young Swede.
You mean he passed you by to treat a clodhopper? Wait till I see him.
Hello, Stacy.
Evening, Doc. Sort of pains me to see you're passing by cowboys to treat clodhoppers these days.
It's not a matter of preference, Stacy. It's a matter of precedent. Stomach wound's a lot more important than an injured foot.
You sure you got time to spare for the young lad now?
The sheriff. Things will be better now, yeah?
Hello, Ed. We were just coming to look you up.
Look me up.
Sure. Blackjack and Lonnie here want to file a complaint against these Swedes.
That's mighty interesting, that is. See, and I already have warrants against Davis and Ketchum on counts of invasion of property rights, intimidation, and assault with deadly weapons.
Lies, Sheriff, lies. Well, all we did was stop by here for a drink of water. Now, all of a sudden, the men folks showed up and started shooting. Why, they had old Josh killed before we could loosen up our hardware. Why, you just ask Lonnie. He was here.
What about it, boy? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's about right.
About right? You've got a different version?
That'll be about enough from you, Sheriff. Keep your mouth shut, boy. If we have to, we'll get a lawyer to do your talking.
You better fetch him in a hurry, Mr. Stacy. To my way of thinking, these boys are going to need all the legal help they can get. I'll take your gun, Ketchum.
Go along with him, Jack. We'll have you out on bail in no time. But we're going to fight this thing to the finish, do you hear me? It's time we took a stand against the farmers. It's you that ought to be going to jail, Halborg, instead of my men, do you hear me?
I hear, Stacy. You don't scare me. Go away now. Get off my land.
That's enough, Stacy. You and your men clear out. On Stacy, what about the dead cowboy?
It's all yours, Sheriff. It's no good to me now.
Since you're such a good friend of the old man's, how about giving me a hand?
What I told you, Doc, a little while ago, about what happened, it's like Blackjack said.
Was it?
Don't you believe me?
You're afraid of Blackjack's guns, boy. It's as simple as that.
We're doing good so far, kid. Just stick by your story and we'll come out fine.
It's lying, Jack. I don't like it.
There's a lot worse things in life than not telling the truth.
It's not right. Maybe we ought to just take what's coming to us, huh?
You don't mean us, kid. You mean me. So don't go to getting noble about the law and the truth, or I'll have to kill you. I wouldn't want to do that, kid. You're my partner. Or do you think you could outdraw me? The judge set the bail, Sheriff?
Yeah.
Stacy ought to be along any time now.
Yeah, I know. He's at the judge's house.
The bail's 100 apiece, isn't it, Sheriff?
You know it is. You heard what the judge said.
You don't sound too anxious to turn them loose, Ed.
That's a loophole in the law that ought to be plugged.
Oh, sure.
Here, sign here. Remember, you men, stick around the area until your trial comes up.
Maybe there won't be a trial, Sheriff. I've got a sneaking hunch those Swedes will be dropping the charges.
What do you mean by that?
Shut up, Jack. Lonnie, here's a present for you. Put up at Mrs. Chapman's boarding house till that foot heals. I'll stand all expenses. Come on, Jack, let's go. Your horse, Jack.
Did you talk to the Swede?
Yeah. Refuses to withdraw charges.
He needs more persuasion.
You watch the rough stuff, Jack. This one was pretty close.
Well, maybe you'd rather see me go to trial.
We could lick it. With a good lawyer, the kid's testimony.
You can't depend on the kid.
He wouldn't turn on you. He's too scared.
You're wrong. I know his kind. He wants to be an honest man. People like you and me, Stacy, we just can't trust honest folks.
You watch your talk, Jack. Remember, you're working for me.
Sure. 100 a month and 500 bounty on every homesteader I knock over in self-defense. Would you rather I wouldn't spread that gospel around?
You do whatever you think best.
Get my rifle. Cowards! Killers!
Better change your tune, farmer. Well, that's just the beginning.
I know you. Catch 'em!
Papa, the horses! They're burned to death!
Ella! Come back! You'll get hurt! Ella!
Sorry to bring you out again, Bill. Cowboy set fire to the Hellborg barn last night. The whole family came in town for protection.
What happened to her?
She burnt her hands, trying to save the poor horses she bought them.
Where's Nels?
In there.
I'll get back to you as soon as I've had a look at your brother.
You should never have let those cowboys out of jail.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hellborg. It's the law. Except for murder, every man's entitled to bail.
My boy dies, it will be murder.
He isn't gonna die. You took a big chance moving him. Could have broke open the wound. Burns are always painful. How do you feel otherwise?
All right.
Well enough to go visiting with me?
What do you want?
We'd like the rest of that Swede family. We'd kind of like to escort the men folks to the nearest tree.
I don't tolerate lynch talk in this town.
Looks like you're gonna have to, Sheriff. As long as that's the only way we can get a fair deal.
I'll give you men just 1 minute to clear off the street.
Whatever you say, Sheriff. But you can't keep those Swedes in there forever.
You heard the sheriff. He said to get off the street. Come on. Well, boys, we might as well have some refreshments while we're waiting. Luke, keep an eye on the jail. Let us know who comes and goes.
Come in. Morning, Lonnie. How's the foot?
All right.
Think you can get your boot on?
I haven't tried. Why, am I supposed to be going someplace?
I thought you might like to take a walk with me back to the sheriff's office.
What for?
To give a true statement about what happened at the Hellborg farm.
I made my statement, Doc.
I said a true one.
Can't you let me alone, Doc?
The Hellborg barn was burned last night and all the livestock destroyed. Come in, Anna. And this is what happened to her, trying to save the horses.
Why tell me? I wasn't there.
You could have been, Lonnie. But for that injured foot, you could have been. Would you have been? That's all I want to know, boy. Would you have been there last night shooting into the house? Shooting at her? Look at her. I said look at her. Now tell me. Tell me you prefer the friendship of a criminal like Blackjack Ketchum to the respect of a girl like this. Tell me you do, and I'll go. I won't bother you anymore.
Get something straight, sir. I didn't pick Blackjack for a friend. He picked me. You know what that means, mister? You know what it means to be cut out by a killer? Is it fair that I should have to stand up to him by myself and get killed? I'm asking you, is that fair?
Don't ask me, ask her. The good Samaritans of this world don't ask to be picked. You were there and you know the truth. You have it in your power to break the hold of fear that cattlemen like Stacy wield over this community. But if you're too young, or too stupid, or dishonest, come on, Anna.
Just a minute. You're right. I'm a coward. Not the way you think. I didn't ever want to be thought bad of by you, miss, or folks like you. I didn't ever want to have to choose. Figured I could be everybody's friend, stay out of trouble. I can't. I have to choose.
Then you'll come with us.
Yeah.
Lonnie, glad to see you up and around, boy.
Come on, Lonnie.
Stay right where you are, Doc. You, girl, get out of the way.
You, Stacy. Thought I told you to get out of town.
Well, just ask my young friend here if he needed any help. How about it, Lonnie?
Mr. Stacy, I'm gonna have to tell the truth. I've been working for you for almost a year now, and I've seen a lot of things that bothered me. Well, things like what happened yesterday. We were supposed to be out looking for strays, but that wasn't the real reason. Real reason was for Blackjack. Force a fight, make trouble. Shoot some more homesteaders in self-defense. Wasn't self-defense what happened out there yesterday.
You're a liar, kid. You hear me? A liar.
It's the truth I'm speaking. And you know it.
I repeat, you're a liar and a coward. If you're half the man you think you are, why don't you get yourself a gun? And we'll settle up right now.
Go get me a gun, Doc.
Don't fall for that, Lonnie. That's the oldest trick in the world.
I'll say it just once more. Get out of town.
Cover him. We've got a right to make a peaceful public protest, Sheriff. You're covered, you know. So get yourself and that scattergun of yours back inside. One blast from that thing, you're liable to lose a doctor and a lying witness along with a couple of honest cowboys. So what I'm going to do, Sheriff, is give Blackjack Ketchum here a chance to avenge his honor against the insults of this impudent young squirt. Luke, give me your gun. I'm going to throw this pistol over here where the lad can get to it. Blackjack, give me yours. Get the idea? Sound fair to you, Lonnie?
Yeah, fair enough.
Stacy, the kid's crippled, and you know it. This is cold-blooded murder.
On the contrary, Doc, it's as fair a duel as I've ever seen. Stay where you are, Sheriff. Move out of the line of fire. You keep out of it, Doc. There's nothing you can do about it now. These men are both armed and both have an equal chance.
Walk away, boy. All you have to do is walk away.
Sorry, Doc. I gotta know if I'm man enough to be what I think I am.
At the count of 3, you'll both go for your guns. You ready? 1, 2.
Professional job, Ed.
Quite a switch, eh, Bill? You doing the shooting and me doing the bandaging. Well, you sure kept our star witness alive. Without him, we'd have all been finished. The way you took over that gun duel, Bill, was really something. I didn't know you could handle a gun like that.
Well, I'll tell you a little secret, Ed. Neither did I.
We figured you needed a ride home, Doctor. So we waited for you.
That's awful nice of you, sir. I sure appreciate it.
Here we are. Give it up.
On July 18th, 1891, Blackjack Ketchum, Stacy, and the rest of the gang were sentenced. Lonnie was given 2 years probation.